Ever had a secret? A really, really big secret that felt like a hot potato in your mouth? You know you shouldn't say it, but every part of you is screaming to just let it out. What happens when you do? Well, you are not alone. Welcome to Learn Speak English Fast, the podcast that makes English feel less like a textbook and more like a chat with good friends. I'm your host, Luna.
And I'm Liam. It's great to be with you. In this show, we help you understand and use English the way native speakers really use it. This episode is perfect for anyone from A1 to B2 level who wants to sound more natural and confident.
We're heading to one of my favorite places in the world, the coffee shop. We're going to listen to a story about a little bit of drama and a big secret.
And along the way, we'll be breaking down some fantastic idioms you'll hear all the time, including just spill the beans and a storm in a teacup.
Ooh, I love both of those. They're so dramatic. Stick around. You won't want to miss this.
Chloe, breathe. Just breathe. It's just a coffee. You're staring at it like it holds the secrets to the universe. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Ben. It's work. I messed up. I sent the quarterly presentation to the entire department with a typo on the second slide. A typo. Can you believe it? The whole department. My career is over.
Typo? Chloe, with all due respect, that sounds like a bit of a storm in a teacup. Did anyone even notice?
I don't know. That's the problem. What if they all think I'm incompetent? What if our boss, Maria, sees it? She'll never trust me with a big project again.
Maria loves you. And last week, I accidentally called her mom at a meeting. She just laughed. I promise you, a single typo is not the end of the world. But I have a feeling this isn't really about the typo, has it?
No.
Okay, so, come on. Spill the beans. What's actually wrong? You've been acting weird all morning.
Take a deep breath. Shaky breath. You're going to hate me.
I could never hate you. Just tell me.
Okay, you know your surprise birthday party? The one that Sarah's been planning for weeks?
Yeah.
I saw Sarah this morning. She was asking me what kind of cake you liked. And I got all flustered thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I accidentally sent you a text message that was meant for her. The
Oh.
one that said, he loves trolley cake. This spray is going to be amazing.
Oh, wow. So I'm getting a surprise party with chocolate cake.
I am so sorry. I ruined everything.
No, you didn't ruin everything. Well, you ruined the surprise part. I guess I have to wake up and smell the coffee now, huh? Just not putting that secret back in the box. It's okay, Chloe. Really. At least I know I'm getting cake.
Oh, poor Chloe and poor Ben. I have absolutely done that before. Texted the wrong person. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Back in the studio now. That was a fantastic little scene. So much natural English packed in there.
It really was. Okay, let's break it down. The first idiom Ben used was a storm in a teacup. I love this one. Liam, you're the expert. What's the official definition?
Well, a storm in a teacup means a lot of anger or worry about something that is not important. It's an overreaction to a small problem.
Exactly. Imagine a huge, dramatic, swirling storm with lightning and thunder, but it's all happening inside a tiny, delicate little teacup. It's such a perfect image, right? The problem feels huge to the person, but to everyone else, it's tiny and contained.
Precisely. In the scene, Chloe was panicking about a small typo. To her, it was a career-ending disaster, a huge storm. But Ben, looking from that outside, saw it for what it was, a tiny, insignificant issue, a teacup-sized problem.
I once had a total storm in a teacup because my favorite coffee shop ran out of oat milk. I was like, my day is ruined. everything is awful. And my friend just looked at me and said, Luna, they have almond milk. I was being so dramatic.
A perfect example. It's a very common phrase in British English. Our friends in America might say something slightly different. A tempest in a teapot. A tempest is just another word for a violent, windy storm. Same meaning, just slightly different words.
Tempest in a teapot. I like that one too. So listeners, you can use either. Okay, what was next? The big one. The moment of truth. Spill the beans.
Yes, Ben says, come on, spill the beans, what's actually wrong. This is a fantastic, informal way to say, tell me the secret, or tell me what you're hiding.
It's a bit playful, right? It's not as serious to man. It's what you'd say to a friend when you can tell they're hiding some juicy gossip or a fun secret. Did you hear about Mark and Sarah? Go on, spill the beans.
Exactly. The origin is interesting, though. Nobody knows for sure. One theory is that it comes from an ancient Greek voting system where people would place a white or a dark bean into a jar to cast their vote. If someone knocked over the jar and the beans spilled out, the secret result of the vote was revealed before it was supposed to be.
Whoa, see, that's so cool. Spilling the beans literally revealed the secret. That makes so much sense. So it's always about revealing information that was meant to be kept quiet.
Correct. You wouldn't say spill the beans for normal information. You wouldn't ask a professor, could you spill the beans on quantum physics? It just doesn't fit. It's for secrets, gossip, surprises.
Like a surprise party for Ben, which leaves us to the final idiom. After Chloe spills the beans, Ben sighs and says, I guess I have to wake up and smell the coffee now. This one feels so final.
It does. To wake up and smell the coffee means to accept the truth about a situation, especially when it's unpleasant. It's about facing reality.
It's like you've been living in a dream or you've been ignoring the truth. And then suddenly, bam, reality hits you, just like the strong smell of a coffee hits you in the morning and forces you to wake up.
That's the perfect way to describe the feeling. In the scene, Ben was living in a happy bubble of ignorance, not knowing about his party. As soon as Chloe told him, that bubble popped. He had to face the reality that the surprise was gone. He had to wake up and smell the coffee.
You can also use it to tell someone else to face the reality. For example, if your friend is spending way too much money and is going into debt, you might say, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. You can't afford that. It's quite direct.
It is. It carries a sense of urgency. It's not a gentle suggestion. It's a strong piece of advice to stop ignoring a problem.
So we have a small problem being exaggerated, revealing a secret, and finally facing the unpleasant truth. What a journey, all in one coffee order. Okay, Liam, are you ready? Let's try to use these in a different situation. Let's pretend we are roommates and I come home looking super annoyed. You start.
Hey, Luna, you okay? You just slammed the door.
It's our neighbor, Mr. Henderson. He put a note on our door complaining that my welcome mat is too colorful. Too colorful? Can you believe the nerve? I'm going to write him a 10-page letter about artistic expression.
Luna, take a breath. It's a welcome mat. It sounds to me like this is just a little storm in a teacup.
Okay, you're right. It is. It's not about the mat.
I thought so. All right then, spill the beans. What's really going on?
Well, you know how I was so sure I was going to get that promotion at work?
Yeah, you were a certainty.
I didn't get it. They gave it to David. I just found that an hour ago. I guess I was too confident.
Oh, Luna, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
Yeah, I guess it's time to, wake up and smell the coffee. I'm not getting a corner office. I should probably just go congratulate David.
That's a really mature way to handle it. Hey, how about I make us some actual coffee and we can complain about David all evening?
Now that sounds like a great plan.
Okay, that was a great little role play. So let's quickly recap our 3 key phrases from the coffee shop.
A storm in a teacup? Use this when someone is making a big fuss or getting very angry or worried about a very small, unimportant problem. Example, he was so angry that I was 5 minutes late, but it was really just a storm in a teacup.
To spill the beans. Use this informally when you want someone to tell you a secret or some gossip. Example, okay, I can see you know something about the new project. Spill the beans.
Wake up and smell the coffee. Use this when you need to tell someone or yourself to face the reality of a situation, especially if it's a difficult or unpleasant reality.
Example, she needs to wake up and smell the coffee and realize he's not going to call her back.
Perfect summary. Write those down, everyone. They are so useful.
And that brings us to our cultural note. We've been talking about coffee shops, and it's worth mentioning the role they play in many English-speaking cultures like the UK, the US, and Australia.
Oh, it's not just about the coffee, is it?
Not at all. Sociologists sometimes call places like coffee shops the third place. The first place is your home, the second place is your work, and the third place is your community space. It's a neutral ground where people can gather, socialize, and relax.
That's so true. It's where you have first dates, where you meet friends for a chat, where students study, and where remote workers, like in our scene, can get their work done. It's a public living room.
Exactly. So when you see coffee shops bustling with people having intense conversations like Chloe and Ben, it's because it's a culturally accepted place for these important social interactions to happen. It's more than just a place to buy a drink.
What a great point. I'll never look at my local coffee shop the same way again. And that, sadly, is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Learn Speak English Fast.
We hope you learned something new and had some fun with us. Now, for your challenge for this week, we want you to try and use one of these phrases. The easiest one to start with is another coffee-related idiom. Not my cup of tea. It simply means I don't like it.
Yes, so if a friend suggests watching a horror movie and you hate them, you can say, horror movies are not my cup of tea. Try to use it once this week. Let us know how it goes.
And be sure to join us next time. We're heading to the supermarket to learn some phrases and vocabulary that will help you navigate the aisles like a pro.
Ooh, I can't wait. Until then, keep practicing and have a wonderful week.
Bye for now.